Hey guys, Jordan here. In this video I'm going to share 4 ways to speed up your interior shooting. Now the first way I want to share is by using a good tripod or even a monopod. I found myself using a monopod in certain properties. It allows me to move around a little bit faster and that way saving time in the process. But make sure you do have a good tripod that you can move around, because that's something that you're moving a lot through a property. One that has legs that are easily bendable and can kind of move around, not too heavy, maybe not too light where it's not very steady, but having a good tripod is very important. The second way to speed up your shooting in interiors is by using a shutter release or a remote. In this case, this is the one that I use. I have several of these. This is a Bluetooth trigger remote by Sony, and I've talked about it several times. It's the RMT P1BT. We'll link to it in the description below. But these are, I think, 70-80 bucks. But these are awesome. Like, you don't have to worry about pointing it at a camera. A lot of the older remotes are infrared and you have to point it at a certain sensor on the camera. It's just kind of annoying. This one I can be over here or hiding behind a wall or something and triggering the camera at the same time. So using one of these remotes can really save a lot of time. The third way to save time shooting interiors is by spending time where you need it. Now, all rooms in a house aren't created equal. There are certain rooms that are more important than others. You need to spend a good amount of time in the kitchen, the living areas, the master bedroom and bathroom, and a lot less time in secondary bedrooms and bathrooms. So just know what the main selling features and points of a particular home. The ones that I mentioned are the ones that are typical in most properties, but it can be different. So know the property that you're shooting and spend time where needed. The fourth way to save time shooting interiors is not to overshoot. Now, if you are an experienced real estate photographer, I would say pay particular attention to this. You want to make sure that the angles that you're shooting in a property is showing something different than the other ones that you're shooting. You want to give potential buyers value as they're scrolling through the photos. I would say there's one exception to overshooting, and that is if you're brand new to real estate photography and you're not very confident in your shots and your composition. I would say overshoot, because it's better to have a lot more photos to choose from during the editing process than not enough. Especially if you're not very confident. Anyway, so those are 4 ways to save time shooting interiors of properties. If you're interested in learning more about the real estate photography business, you can check out my free workshop. The link is in the description below. That's going to do it for this one. Reach out if you have any questions. We'll see you guys on the next one.